Why, hello there. How you guys doing? Sticker, what's up, hottie? What's going on? I do apologize. Today is going to be a short stream, so I just want to let you guys know. I feel bad because I haven't played any Fortnite this week, but that's primarily because we've only had enough time for like one game. So it's like, why play just one round of Fortnite when you're playing TFT and losing? You know, that's what I'm saying. No, you the Poppy. I do apologize. We ended up having to go to... Have I told you about the whole couch Shenanigans situation that we had? We're gonna vibe over here. Did I tell you about that? We've been dealing with like this couch situation for like almost 2 years, a year and a half. We purchased a couch from a company that I won't say who, but they rhyme with driving aces. Anyway, we got the first couch, and it literally had like, it looked like someone had cut it with like a pair of scissors, and the fabric was all screwed up, and it just like it was not in good condition when it got to us. And so we contacted them. They're like, oh yeah, that's a manufacturing defect, it happens, we'll replace it, you know, you're all good. Like, okay, cool, that's fine. So they come out and they replace it again, but this one, it's even worse. And now it has like a broken frame, and the fabric has like snags and again cuts all in it. And so we contact them and they're like, oh, that's on us, we're gonna fix it. So they deliver a third couch to us, and this one has a golf ball sized hole like punched out of the side of it in like a very noticeable spot. But like it probably could be fixed, like, but like it's still, it's like one of those, like, we bought a brand new custom couch, like it shouldn't come with stuff that would, like, we personally have to like come out of pocket to try to get fixed. And so we told them, we were like, hey, like, what the heck is up with this? Can you like send a technician out and like get them to repair it? And they're like, oh, we don't repair any couch like with if it's been delivered damaged. They're like, we won't repair it. So they're like, but what we will do is we'll refund you the amount you spent on the couch, so in-store credit only, so you can come and pick out a different couch or like reorder it, you know, do whatever you want. And so we were like, okay, fine. So we went in and we picked a different couch. We spent like literally all day there, and we picked a different couch because we were like, we don't want to deal with that issue again. And so we got the new couch, and when this one got delivered, it has, so in the back paneling, so our couch is basically in the middle of our room, like because we have an open concept for the bottom floor of our home. So like the kitchen is open to like the dining room and the living room all in one space, which can be really nice, but it can also be one of those things where, like, you know, the back of the couch is exposed. So everybody who comes to our house, if you go into our kitchen, you see the back of the couch. And so there's like a gap that's like a 3-inch V-shaped gap where they built the frame of the couch wrong. And so like the couch doesn't sit properly together, and it creates a really noticeable gap, and it's like it's really funky. And so we noticed that when they dropped it off, and the person that was dropping it off was like, oh yeah, that's super weird, don't stress it, we're gonna file a report with with customer service, and like they'll reach out to you. And so we're like, okay, cool, that's fine, as long as the situation is going to be, you know, taken care of. And like 2 weeks go by, because we told him, we were like, how long does it normally take for someone to reach out? And he's like, oh, it can take like up to 2 weeks. So like 2 weeks goes by, we didn't hear anything. So we go back to the store and we're like, hey, you know, what's going on? Did someone file the report? And they go, we didn't get a report, and since you haven't filed it in 7 days, you now have to like go through the warranty. It's no longer like an on delivery issue. And all of this was going down like as we were prepping for the wedding and getting everything, like, you know, so we just didn't have time to go and deal with this because it's already been such a nightmare. Hey Savage, how you doing? I'm talking about this crazy couch situation I've had. I'm talking about where I'm on my like 4th couch with this company. But yeah, so stickers. So basically, we have to deal with warranty. We go to them and they're like, we can't do anything. We're gonna send a technician out. So they send a technician out and he's like, oh, I think it can be repaired. You know, like, you're gonna have to file this other request and do this other stuff. And we were just like, oh my God, we can't deal with it right now. We're like, okay, we have like a year to have this situation handled. So like, we're gonna get married and then we're gonna deal with this situation. Anyway, so like probably starting 3 weeks ago, we reached out to the company and we're like, hey, like, let's get this thing resolved before it's outside the warranty. Like, you know, if it can be fixed, send someone out and fix it. But now we also have this other issue where like the foam in the cushion, it's like noticeably sagging. So like it looks like the core also is defective. I was like, you know, wow, great for this. And so the technician comes out and he's like, oh yeah, so like that's super common with this specific type of couch because of how large the couch cushion is. Because like when we went and got this couch, we decided that we were gonna get like a longer cushion because the person told us, they're like, oh yeah, if you don't like having like a lot of seams, go with this one, it's like super recommended. Little did they tell us that it again is their most defective cushion because like there's no core support for the foam, and so after sitting on it for a while, it like tends to like permanently deform in an area. So the technician's like, not only can I not fix this, but like the core is like probably defective. He's like, but fun fact, the core, the company won't replace your couch or fix it because of the core. They don't care, but because of the gap and I can't fix it, they'll probably try to like, they'll replace it off of that. So we're like, fine. So we submit the report, the technician submits the report, the company reaches back out to us and they're like, hey, we're only gonna replace half of the couch, the half of the couch that we think is like the most damaged. So we're just gonna replace the one, and that kind of takes care of both your problems of the weird frame and the cushion. And we're like, except for the fact that we've not had this couch for a year, so like if we get a different half of the couch, the colors are no longer gonna match up because of the fabric type that we got. It like kind of changes with like age, which is fine again if, you know, you're getting the couch kind of brand new and it has time to do, you know, make those changes, like, okay. But we didn't. And so we're like, hey, because the fabric is gonna be different, can you just like, and you've already agreed to replace half of it, could you just replace the whole thing? Because like you're gonna have to manufacture this thing anyway. Could you just do the whole thing? And they're like, no. And they're like, and because you've asked us, we're not gonna replace anything. And so we like send them this long message of like just detailing our entire experience with the company and how like poorly we've been treated, and like how like what we're asking for quite literally is like the bare minimum. And like the guy, like initially he even called us out. He was like, and how do we know that you're not just like you're saying that the core is defective when it's not, you're just trying to, you know, do whatever. And we're like, screw you for saying that. Your technician also put it in the notes, and we watched him do it. Like I watched him, like, just because we've had such weird BS go on with this company, like I like we became friends with the tech, and I was like, hey, would you mind if I saw what you're gonna send, just so I know when I have to talk to customer service, like I know what you reported. And he's like, yeah. Although he's like, but I am like a third party, you know, company, so like they'll take my word, you know, as a grain of salt. I was like, I don't care as long as I have it in writing somewhere. Anyway, so after that whole message, they were like, once again, you can come in, we'll refund you your full amount. You just need to come in and pick another couch from us. So that's what we did today. So we went and picked out another new couch today, because other fun fact, you have to do it within 7 days or they don't honor it. So we had to, like, today was the best day that kind of like worked for us. B has a half day from work, so we were just like, we're going, I guess. So I do apologize. Like I really have wanted to be on time every day this week, and it's always something new. And I wish I was making that shit up. I wish I was at home just on TikTok, just be like, oh, sorry guys, I could have been live, but you know, I was on TikTok. No, I'm dealing with this shit, and I don't want to be. I don't want to. Please, someone send help. I don't. I'm sorry. That was honestly, that was a lot to unpack on you. I'm so sorry, Sticker. I feel I think I just had that trapped deep down inside of me, and I just had to get that out. Because otherwise I was gonna go insane. But like now, at least you guys know, like, you know, what's been poppin', as the cool kids say, I guess. Well, that's probably not who I was gonna put in, but you know. Screw it, we're gonna build Super Gragas. Oh, I know, Sticker, and I'm so appreciative of that. I just feel bad, like, if I was just texting you all the time with all the shit I had going on. You're just like, I'm trying to enjoy some time at the beach with my family, and Chandler's over here going, what the hell is going on in life? That's just not the type of friend I want to be, you know? I want to be like, hey, dude, let's crack a lackin'. Whew. But that did feel good to vent. Let's save these and like actually build up Yarvin to be our carry, but like throw Graves in here. Yarvin will be the distraction. Let's get her out of here. Let's put Graves in here. I don't want. Morgana does the least amount for this team, and I really do mean that. Morgana is the worst. Everybody in chat, say it with me. Don't pick Morgana. But double Graves actually kind of crazy. If we could make him like better, I think that's the plan. You're going to the beach this weekend, right? You going on vacay? Yeah. You guys aren't doing any renovations of the beach house, are you? Sunday to Thursday. Ooh, a nice long vacay. Go we. Not big ones, but yes. What are you guys planning on doing? Lol. We made Garagus our hyper carry. I feel like if we threw a rabbit on him, it'd be... Yeah, because he deals damage. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. He's dealing like 1200 damage and healing damage. Redoing some of the siding and I think some of the windows, but I think that's going to be like a fall/winter project. Well, that makes sense. Do I want Little Orphan Annie? Yeah, I do. I had to think about that because I kind of wanted that Garagus. Well, we're probably gonna lose the glove, but it's okay. We'll put this glove on top of Graves so we can build out Is it too much to ask for that to just turn into a belt? No. Yes. Maybe. I was gonna say I feel like Windows would be a better like summer project, but you know what? Everything expands with the heat, so yeah, you probably want it to be done during the cold months because then it shrinks. So then you just deal with expansion. Because I feel like expansion's a lot easier to deal with than shrinkage. That's never fun. If you put enough caulking in, caulking fixes everything. That's my motto. Along with proper expansion joints. Yes, Sticker. I can, just like all wood. I know. Morgana's not going to carry this team. Ah! I should have known we'd be betrayed. Double Garagus. I really also want to save this cloak. Let's do it. Because if push comes to shove and we never get the right items, we could always build like Kraken or something else on him. Which would be very beneficial for us. Let's see, how much is he dealing? 682. Yeah, it's pretty good. Bing bong. Gragas, K in the team. What should we do? I really, you know. I kind of think we take Rage Blade off of him and then we build it, if we can, Dragon's Claw and Bramble Vest on him. You won't have Warmog, which would grant an additional 12% health, but it would make it so he's like 50% reduced incoming damage from both magic and physical attack. Coupled with him getting the Spear of Shojin. But I also feel like Rage Blade is kind of making him just like faster, so I don't know, maybe we just Warmog him. So then he just has more health. And then we got like none of the items we needed to do any of that. We are going to be in some deep doo-doo here in a second. Because we're not going to have... We're not going to have enough, like, tanks blocking all of our stuff. Although, I don't know. Our current clone is of a tank unit, so maybe we have enough tanks. Yeah, I think we need damage dealers. Yeah. Damage dealers for sure. Okay. No. 5% critical strike chance. I think we need items. Although, what items? Let's do Zephyr. Zephyr on top of Rast. No, right there I think is better. You can fix rid. Oh, see, but now we really need to just focus on like. Oh, let's put it on Morgana, and then we'll just make Morgana randomly choose who in the back she's gonna screw over. If we stopped that Vigar, we'd be in a great place. Yeah. Like, look, most people have their person in that back right corner over there. So we just screw them. Push for 4 golden ox, which gets us a better damage as well. We need more grapes. Like, we have all of our units are like tier 1. We've done like 0 upgrades for people. And we are next to be out if we don't get our crap together. We need a belt. We need a belt. I know I want the Annie, but we need a belt. Put that on Yarvin. Look at this. Literally, tier 1, tier 1, tier 1, tier 1. Essentially useless. I think we gotta just roll our gold, otherwise we're... There we go. At least we have a Graves now. Rast. Perfect. We really actually needed the... And as fun as it was to build this Gragas out, I think we put the Rage Blade on top of Graves. Although, Gragas is once again back to the top of the team. I need that. Go with this and reforge it. Do a gargoyle. Let's pop this off. Spirit Shojin, gargoyle, Rage Blade. Yo, what is good, Rhino? What's poppin', Poppy? Ew. I think we lose. No, we got Tibbers. Come on, Tibbers! Rhino coming with the 77 months of support. Let's go! Oh my gosh. Yo, can we just get an insane amount of love in this chat right now for our boy? Rhino, I need you to bless me right now, because we're currently losing. And resolve. Unfortunately, we do need to pop these off and put Stone Plate on him. Spirit Shojin back on him. And then the sword will just go on top of, yeah, Annie, I guess. Not great, but at least we have a completed item here. You're always losing. Actually, we had been doing pretty good. But it has been recently that we've been trying new comps. See, look at this. Look, we just won right now because you just came in with the heavy love, and now we're back to winning. It's good. We're fine. It's all according to plan. Well, put him here for now. Though I think Graves is an executioner, so maybe that wasn't the best plan. Psych, just kidding, Rhino. We lose. We lose here. Rhino, what have you been up to, dude? Run away! We lost all of our points. You've been playing GTA 5 RP? Actually sounds like a lot of fun. We finally got our stream deck to work, so that's kind of nice. Unfortunately though, it is kind of getting towards that time that I gotta get off. Like I said, it's a very short stream today. Starting next week, my goal for next week is to be streaming at 2 p.m. every single day. So I need to go through and I need to scrub through all of this week and find if there are any funny moments or like good moment, clippable moments for me to go send over to our editor. If anybody has a funny moment that they can think of, if you just DM me or send me a clip, I'd appreciate it. By the way, we do have the new clip feature where if you make a clip and people view it, it gives you a special badge in chat. So, love you, brother. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're having fun in RP. Next week, I promise I'll be on longer so that we can hang out. Let's get some Fortnite in. Let's get some Fortnite. Maybe we'll catch some TFT. Maybe we'll play a couple other games. I have so many games that I've literally never touched or played. So like maybe what we'll do, maybe we'll pick a day where we'll just like try out a new game. I feel like that would be fun. Like we'll just pick one day and it'll just be a random day, but we'll like always just go through and we'll just, today we're trying out Brotato Bus Simulator 2021. Yeah, that would be fun. Death's Gambit Afterlife. But like literally I have 7 pages. I have 7 pages of games. Chivalry 2, Farming Simulator, Dragon Age Inquisition, Ghost Runner Thief, Call of the Wild, The Angler, Outer Worlds. You're fun. Finally someone says that. Thanks, man. Infinite Factory, Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. I don't know how I have that. I know I did not buy that. Deliver Us Mars. Europe. Oh, you guys. Seriously, one of these days I would so love if we had enough people to play a game of Civ. And I already know that Sticker's down. So we should 100% do that. Eve. Rhino, you have Civ? Shit. Okay. So that's 3 of us. I could probably convince Cameron. Alright guys, let's go raid Barrett. Okay, I just filtered it by like who I'm following, and that actually did not help at all. Okay, let's go over here. We're starting the raid. Get in here, everybody. You know what to spam hashtag NightShadowz raid or night hype. Let's do hashtag night hype with the hype emote. Man, we haven't done that in forever. Copy paste it. All right, everybody, let's go get in there. Let's go raid fair. Let's go.